You're live.
What's up, PC bros? Friday
And
night
we are not
again.
live. We are
What?
we are not
What are you
live.
talking
We are
about?
not live.
Dude,
Not
dude,
live.
we're live.
Tell you we're not.
It's so live.
And we are. All right, we're good now. We're good.
We're good. All right, guys. What is up? What is good? What is Friday? It's
Bonjour tout le
Friday.
monde.
En anglais, s'il vous plaît. Here we are. It's Friday night. This is probably the favorite night of the week. We haven't done a lot of gaming lately, and I blame you. Yeah.
Yes, the audience. He's blaming the
No, no, I'm
audience.
not blaming the audience. Audience games, you don't game. You always disappear. Leave me alone. And what do when I have nothing to do? I go on part picker and either drool on other people's builds or laugh. So tonight we said, you know what? Let's take a break from all the massive gaming we've been doing and just take a look at what
Very
everyone's
massive.
doing. Just take a look at what kind of builds are out there.
Well, yeah. Since the prices are normalizing slowly, let's see what people got.
And what better way to do that than to take a look at the feature builds? I mean, why are they featured in the first place? People upvote them, people like them, people give them a thumbs up, people give them comments, just like a YouTube video. Yeah.
Pick
Um,
apart your PC part
that's it.
picker.
So this video is PC part picker, pick apart your PC. You build it, we laugh at it.
You build, you laugh.
Although we had some comments in the last video about someone getting a little sensitive about us laughing on one of the PC builds that we did. Um, why? It wasn't even a customer computer. It was literally just whose computer was it? Is that your computer? No, it wasn't your
It's a
computer.
family friends. We
It's a
have to sell
family
it.
friend and computer. You know what? When you do work for family for free, you get to laugh. That's the
That's right.
payment. That's the payment. And so let's take a look at one of these featured builds here. I mean, we got six of them up here. One really catches my eye for some reason. It's just because there's so much clutter in the video, in the background. Should we dare look at this Obsidian build?
Go for it. It looks good. Is
I
that is
mean,
that an O11 or O11 clone?
I don't know. Let's
Let's
take a
check it out.
let's take a quick look at the breakdown of the parts here. So Ryzen 7 5800X3D, which is
Awesome chip.
fantastic processor. I'll go straight to the GPU. I did see a 4080 somewhere.
Is it a 4080?
4080,
Oh, right,
4080.
right there, up, up. NVIDIA Founder Edition
Yes,
4080
Founders Edition 4080. Nice. Lots of hard drives here.
and a lot of NVMe's. Like
Yeah,
it's an X670 board, right? I think. Yeah,
X570. Yeah,
X570. Yeah, you can load it up with some
yeah.
NVMe's.
So he's got all that, and he's got a 8 terabyte hard drive, like an HDD. A Seagate Barracuda. When's the last time you said Barracuda?
Well, Barracuda has NVMe's. They're still in the game.
Still in the game?
They're
NVMe?
still in the game. Yep.
Seagate? Oh, wow.
Game.
Unbelievable. Uh, familiar case, Corsair 4000D.
Mm-hmm.
Big case.
It doesn't look like a 4000D. I thought it was an 11. Where's the pictures?
Let's jump to the pictures here, and then we'll take it from there. That yes. Okay.
Destiny background. That's
Respect,
pretty cool.
respect, respect,
Yep.
respect. He's got some badges on there too. If I can,
I see Destiny. I see Master Chief.
yeah. What else we got in there? He's got a razor there, so he shaves. He definitely shaves at his workstation. That's for sure. I see some shaving cream and a razor. Fantastic.
That's a lot of toiletry, by
Yeah,
the way.
that's efficiency right there, right? What you game while you shave. I mean, we all know I could use a shave, but I'm not gonna do that at my desk. That's not gonna happen. That's gonna be a freaking mess. He's got the whole Halo bookload there. He's got the Destiny books. He's got all four of the Grimoire books. He's got the black one, chapter one, two, three, and four. Nice. So he's a fan. That's a
He definitely is.
So far, I can see three monitors, main ultra wide, one in vertical, and one overhead. Let's see what we got there. All right, cool.
It's got his Elgato streamer.
Elgato, nice. Just trying to go to the next page here. What's going on? There she blows. Founders Edition, looking okay.
Hmm.
That's the NZXT cooler with the screen on there. Not bad, not bad. So it's not a big case actually. 4000B, I would have thought that's a much bigger case. Cable management, whatever. That's in the back. Who cares?
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. That's what a multi-monitor setup looks like, right? Where everything is just it's just maxed out. hmm That's the hard drive setup. Ooh,
Some good read
yeah, that
speeds
is
and
good.
write speeds.
Good read write. I think that's it. That's 9 pictures. Uh, yeah, cool build. The
Well, there's nothing to
workstation.
make. It's a good build. There's nothing to laugh at,
No,
so we
I
cannot
got
laugh
nothing
at
to
this one.
laugh at. I got respect for that. I
Yep.
like the Destiny. I like the Destiny part. I like the books. I have two of those books, so respect. Thank you, Obsidian. Let's go back to the main page. Another featured build. Do you want to look at the Ryzenator?
We're yes, I would like to see. Didn't we just look at that? No.
No, no, no. That was the
Oh, okay,
look at
okay, okay.
Obsidian.
That's
This is the
that's
Ryzenator. The
this is
Ryzenator.
this is why I mixed up the 11 bill. I thought you clicked this one. Okay, this one's a 5900X, which is pretty good.
Yeah, 12 core,
What
24 thread.
what GPU?
What is he running?
3080 or 3090 24
Yeah,
gigabytes.
1600 watt PSU. Oof. Ouch. Lian Lee case. What do we got? He's got thermal compound. He added the thermal grizzly cryonaut. I didn't know you could add
Oh,
thermal paste on the parts list, but that's cool.
he did. It's a Corsair motherboard.
Yeah.
Not Corsair motherboard. Sorry, it's Asus. Go back. What motherboard is it? What
Asus
motherboard? Asus
ROG.
Cross. It's a ROG Crosshair. Okay,
Yeah.
those are still they Crosshair still exists. The Crosshair Hero.
Looks like it does. That's so
Interesting.
weird to see multiple PCIe ports on the motherboard though. It's what for?
Capture cards now. Sound
Capture
cards. External.
cards. Yeah. Lian Li case.
The case. I love the Liam
Yeah.
Lee case. The 011. It's one of my favorite cases.
This is a cool pictures that he took.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's definitely it's a good looking rig.
Yeah. Oof, 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 oof. That's a lot of airflow. This is like an
Yeah.
aquarium, basically. Literally, it is just an aquarium. Nice close up of the CPU. Dominator RAM. NZXT cooler. And a close up of the GPU. And okay, so he's got his own thing going on there. No, so
Oh
this
my
is
god. Oh.
I don't know. I can't really laugh at that. It's not coming out to be a good night. So the
Where do you?
Ryzenator came to life in 2019, rocking a Ryzen 9 3950X and a 2080 Ti, and since then it's been upgraded to the 5900X and a 3090 ROG Strix. Um, he's got some thermals there. Yeah, I can't picture him having bad thermals on
No.
this setup, like at all, at all, at all. Stress tests on the CPU 68C. That's nothing. That's laughable. Wow, thank you for sharing, Ryzenator.
Let's
Um,
go. Let's find an awful build.
what about this Core i5 11600K with a 6800 XT?
It's not that awful.
Not that
But you know
awful.
what? Click it. Yeah, just click it.
Okay, not too many pictures here. So an 11600K, 6 core, 12 thread processor paired up with what? What do we have here? A 6800
Well,
XT.
the is that what is that? Rocket Lake? Rocket Lake is pretty awful.
Mm-hmm.
So strike one there. Well, Zonk. We'll give him a Zonk.
The Zonk,
Case
yes.
Zonk number two is the case with his optical drives.
uh,
Zonk number two.
wait, he's got the key
Oh,
for
okay. That's definitely combined into the second Zonk on this one.
that's a Zonk combo right there.
Yeah,
Okay, he's got it on the other side. So this is like one of those cases where I guess you would get um, for display. Is that like a reverse? Yeah, it's reversed.
I don't know what case this is. I'll be honest.
Look at that. It's reversed. Everything is upside down. Um,
It's, it's not a bad layout, I guess, right? Well, the heat does rise, so the heat's gonna hit the
yeah.
well.
Well, the build I'm
The
going to
heat
be
goes.
doing is going to be like that. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, but your GPU's
Yes,
compartmentalized.
it's set up
Here,
that
it's right
way.
there, so the heat just goes up.
Yeah. Well, that's set up that way to display, like if you're going to be having your PC set up in a way where it's on another side of the desk and you want to have either a window or something like that. But this case is designed to be closed, right? Like there's no window. He
Yeah.
just has it open
Well,
for
I don't know
visiting.
what case this is. To be honest, what does it say?
I don't think he's got it displayed there. Oh, yeah, he does. Silverstone Silverstone CS 330B
Well,
micro IDM. Yeah.
that's an old case.
This is for like a workstation. Look at that. What would you put in there?
Nothing. I threw the case out. How much
Yeah.
is the case?
What do
What
you
was the
see
price of
then?
the case? $20?
$204 on
Yeah,
Amazon.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, okay. In their dreams.
No one else has paired this with a build, so I don't have any other builds to look at with this case.
Oh my
Ah,
god.
shit.
This is two zonks.
Yeah,
Next, let's try something else.
yeah. Let's look at see all the builds here. All right, got more options here. What do you want to look at here?
Ah, they're pretty decent builds,
Yeah,
eh?
yeah.
I'm surprised.
Let's go to
It's
another
people are
page.
getting much
People
more.
saved up. Everyone saved up.
Yeah,
Those
people
people that
saved up.
roughed it out, they used their
Yeah,
750 Ti. They waited.
yeah. People are coming up with interesting rigs. I'm impressed. There's got to be some ridiculous one here.
Looking. I don't know. This one looks kind of rough, but
It looks kind of rough, but it's a 12700K.
yeah, I know.
So scroll up.
Well, I like how he
Uh,
mentioned that it's the low hash rate
let's go. Let's
3080.
click on this thing. Let's click on it. Let's just click. Spent 4 grand on this thing.
1440p, 144 hertz, 240 hertz machine. Found a good deal on a 3080 at the time. Added another kit of 32 RAM. Had to reduce the speed to 3400 since XMP isn't guaranteed. Hard drives are in an HDD enclosure, and I took out the drive cage for better airflow. I had problems with the SX8200. So next time I use the NVMe SSD ASR rack test for motherboards. All right. Uh, what do we got here? So he's listed everything here, including the monitor.
I
Runs on
can't zonk him on
UPS.
anything. I'll be honest. Can't
Oh.
zonk him. Even it looks untidy, but
Hmm.
it's functional. I can't zonk the guy. I
Okay.
maybe choosing carpet, but
Yeah.
besides that,
Well, he's what is he running a Discord server here? Because he's got the UPS backup supply there as well. Like this is
next to
business.
the 14th century lamp or something
Yes,
that he had
14th
have going
century
there.
lamp. Yeah, it's what was it?
I can't even pick apart his PC because it's
No.
pretty solid.
Yeah, and just two picks there. I guess he's running a server. I don't know. I don't like PCs on the ground, but
Doesn't matter. Mine's on the ground on my main
yours is on
floor.
the ground, and we all know what. happens from that. So
cat hair,
cat hair, dog hair, your
rabbit
hair,
rabbit
whatever,
hair.
rabbit hair, the whole thing, the whole
Jesus.
farm.
All right, what else is there?
Let's go
Next,
back.
next.
What do we got here? These are too nice, man. What's to laugh at here? There's nothing to laugh at here.
Oh
People
man,
are.
let's go to the guy's first build. I feel bad, but let's go
Which
to the
one?
guy's first build. The last row,
First build?
first one, first no, first one, last row. First bucket, last row. Yeah. Go to the left.
Oh,
There, right
okay.
there.
Oh no, what are those monitors? Fujitsu.
Ooh.
Oof.
Wow. I don't know. Let's see what the parts got. What does he got?
A G3420 dual core.
Okay, so this is the first build for 2014. He's just showing an old build. Okay, okay. I
Okay.
mean that's fine. Can't make fun of this.
Yeah, date build 2014. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, fine. Whatever.
it's passable.
We're sharing the build 10 years later. No problem.
Next.
uh, okay, let's go to another page, page 5. Hopefully it'll just get
Oh,
worse.
we got a comment in our chat.
Yes.
Just randomly found your channel. Do you think a 47 Ti can fit in a 4000D airflow case? I believe it will.
4000D?
Yeah,
4000D case.
yeah,
Let's take a look. Should we go to a page here and look?
yeah. Let's take a look. 4000D and a 47 Ti.
Well, it depends what 4070 Ti as well.
Oh,
Like,
let's just take the biggest one. 4000D. What's
well,
the?
let's look at the specifications here. It's a nice looking case actually.
I like the
Kind of
4000D.
like it's
Very
kind of
nice.
like a Meshify in a way.
Correct. Yeah, it's a good variant of the old 450D. I
Let's look
like
at
it.
the tech specs here. Does it talk about the so we've got radiator compatibility here. What about support? Nope, that's not going to be it. Should be in the tech specs. Case dimensions, yes, but what about the support for GPU? A lot of the other companies are really good about that. It's probably asking because it's hard to find that information on their own source.
It does. It does. A 336 ROG Strix could fit in a 4000D.
Oof.
So I
Okay.
believe so.
Is that one of the
So
biggest 4070 Ti's
yeah,
or?
so
Okay.
Mr. Kylock, a 47 Ti can fit in a 4000D.
Nice. I like that case. And it comes in two colors. So as our viewer, what color are you going for? What did you decide? Black or white? White seems to be nice. It's a two tone, I guess.
Well,
It's like a
he says he's using his 12700K with his DI GPU.
okay.
So he's getting a 4070 Ti to replace it. It can fit 4070 Ti. I mean, it's great for a 1440p rig.
Yeah.
A 4080 would fit, I believe, as well.
Yeah, I can get the 4080 you could get a Founders Edition
Yeah,
or the one I got, the MSI Ventus um, 3X. That's the smallest card you can fit. Smallest card
yeah.
available in 4080
You-
format.
so again, yeah, you would be able to fit a 4070 Ti or a 4080.
Nice,
Uh,
nice
I
case.
I
Nice
have
case.
I have my setup and no GPU right now. Don't worry about it. Get the GPU you want. I know the prices may seem unfair compared to last gen. MSRP,
Hmm.
not the aftermarket with the scalpers. But you know what? People complain about the 4070 Ti, but I believe it's a decent card, especially when they go to DLSS 3 and you put
Oh,
on the
that's
frame
true.
gen.
That's true. People forget about that, eh? It's not
Well,
just about the speed.
the frame gen is actually pretty impressive when I've used it on my 4090.
You don't need a 4090.
4090 is goat. Oh, Mr. Seven Digit. I have the 7000D. Plan on vertically mounting. It has two options for vertically, closer to the mobile and closer to the glass. The latter isn't ideal. With a 4080. Yep. Make sure that you guys plug in the
12 volt connector
12
properly.
volt connector properly all the way in. There's no gaps,
All the
and make
way
sure
in. You want to hear
uh,
that tactical click when you push it in.
oh, he's asking. Kylok is asking again. What would you recommend, the 4070 Ti or 4080?
What are you gaming on? That's the thing for your screen.
Well, that's it. Yeah. Are you a 1440p gamer, high refresh rate, or are you 4K?
Or ultra,
It
or
depends.
even ultra wide. You're in somewhere in between resolutions.
It depends on the use case. 4070 Ti is great for ultra wide, great for 1440p. If
Where
you're going
where
to 4K, 4080.
where does the 4070 Ti compare with the last gen card?
It fits between a 3090 and a 3090 Ti. The problem is because of the memory bandwidth.
Yeah.
At 4K, it doesn't do that well against the 3090 Ti. It's like
Okay.
5% slower, I
I
believe.
was running a
I mean,
3080 for 4K.
it's you'll be able to do it, but you can't maximize, especially the newer games at
But
4K.
uh, okay, new again, you're referring to Callisto Protocol.
Well,
Like,
I'm saying all the new games coming out. You have Dead Space remake coming out. Well,
yeah.
Callisto Protocol kills my 4090,
Oh.
so it's just badly optimized.
Then the
So
next
yeah,
question is,
again,
what games do you play? So, you know, if you're playing Destiny 2, which is highly optimized, where I
well,
was getting,
Mr. Yeah, well, Destiny 2 could run on a potato.
no, it can't run on a potato.
Mr. Seven Digit games on a C1 OLED gaming for life. I have a CX that I game on. It's solid. Yes, the 4080 is quite expensive. I agree. 1300 USD is expensive. Again, if you're a 4K gamer, 4080.
Yeah,
If you're anything less than 4K, the 4070 Ti is a better buy
yeah,
in terms of value.
I agree. That's for my downstairs TV rig. It was the 4080. Going from a 3080 to a 4080. I mean, I plugged in my gaming laptop to the 4K screen. That's a 3070 mobile.
Yeah,
I think that compares to like a 2070 desktop, I think, or a 2070 Super.
yeah.
I, I was still able to game at 4K, but just had to tweak some of the graphics down. Like in Call of Duty, mainly high and a few things on medium. But you don't notice the quality difference on a big
In
screen when
what
you're sitting
on a big
60.
screen?
Yeah,
Yeah, it depends on how far you sit back. So he says he plays Destiny 2, Cyberpunk, Far Cry 6,
yeah.
mostly. Again, a 4070 Ti or 4080 at 1440p, you'll be fine with in those games.
What's the price
Sorry,
gap?
a 4070 Ti, 1440p. Those single player games that he's mentioning or she's mentioning, basically would be fine.
What's the price gap between 4070 Ti and 4080?
The 4080 is 1199 MSRP, and then there's 899, no 799 for the 4070 Ti. There's a price
US.
gap. There is a difference,
Yeah,
but the frames per dollar, the 4070 Ti is technically a better
better
value,
buy.
even if it's a bit less. A better value.
Let's see if we can find some.
Cyberpunk, yes, Cyberpunk is adding a RT cycle preset. I know it's coming out soon, but we'll also have DLSS 3.0 at that time. Frame gen is awesome. Better graphics and probably more frames with frame gen. I can't wait for that either. I'll reinstall Cyberpunk. Hopefully the DLC is out soon as well. The Liberty, whatever it's called, I forgot the name. Phantom City. That's coming out soon. That's looking good too.
Well, look at that.
Which one?
A
What is this?
4070 Ti gaming PC mini small form factor. That's
Oh,
the
look at
that
that.
is the GPU I have in the 4080 format though. That's the MSI Ventus 3X. That's the smallest 4070 you can buy, other than the Founders Edition. Now the Founders Edition is shorter, but it's fatter and it's wider. This one's a bit longer, but it's slimmer and more narrow. And I'm pretty sure it probably has better performance and better cooling than the Founders Edition. I would think so. I would hope so. It's a three fan setup.
Yeah, it should.
That's a cool case. I think it has a built-in uh, wireless charger built into the top of the case, so you could just drop your phone on top and and charge your phone while you're gaming on this thing. It's a pretty sweet case.
Oh, we're getting asked, do we all play Destiny 2? We do.
Yes, love Destiny.
We're waiting for Lightfall as well.
Almost
Hopefully,
cost me my job, but no, Destiny 1, Destiny 1.
Destiny 1 almost cost us our jobs. Destiny 2 has not yet.
No, not
But
anymore.
yeah, waiting for Lightfall as well. It's looking good.
Let's see what else we got. Do we have any other 4070 Ti builds here? A couple pages came up here, so I'm
Well,
not sure.
the 4060 Ti specs are leaking out, and the 4070 specs are leaking out as well. The 4070 is a cut down 104 AD, I believe, 12 gigabytes GDR6, less CUDA cores. Clocked, it'll be clocked less. It probably will fall between a 3080 Ti and a 3080 in terms of performance. 3060 Ti, I'm not sure. Maybe 3070 Ti, 3080 performance for 500 bucks. We'll see.
Actually, here's a 4070 Ti inside a 4000D right there. Uh,
Yep, there we go.
and she fits with lots of room, like radiator support as well. I don't know what version card that is, but
Is that a deep? What is that? 13700K in there, and
yeah,
a deep cool cooler. Not bad.
yeah, it is. I wonder what his temperatures are like. Let's see. What card is that? 1300 watt.
It's a Zotac. It's a Zotac card.
Yeah, no, it's MSI. Oh, wait,
Is
no, no,
it?
no, no. That's the
It's
motherboard.
Zotac.
Zotac
It's a
Gaming
Zotac
Trinity.
Gaming
Yeah,
Trinity.
yeah. There you go. To our kind watcher who was asking that question. This is it in all its glory. There it is. I don't like the look
Yeah.
of that card at all, though. Like that is a
He's
weird looking card.
Yeah. So Kylock is asking what 4070 Ti he should get. I'll be honest. Get whatever's the cheapest. These OC models, you barely get anything
Yeah,
more in terms of performance, and they charge so much more.
that's like $100 more for the OC versions.
Yeah, and but it's nothing. It makes no sense. You get nothing.
Maybe
Just get a
for
base
resale.
model.
Maybe for resale.
Eh, get get the cheapest one,
Maybe
in my
not
opinion.
Zotac. Maybe stay away from Zotac. Their customer service is really bad.
Exactly. Okay, take that into account.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
customers, a good company with customer
We
service.
would tell you EVGA, in fact, but
Yeah,
that's out of the question. So
that's that ship has sailed.
I think you're looking at like Asus, Gigabyte, MSI. I've heard
MSI.
MSI doesn't have the best customer service from what I
Well,
hear.
Gigabyte and MSI is RMA is pain in the
Hmm.
rear. But anyways, get the cheapest one. Get an MSI Ventus or Gigabyte WindForce. What's the base Asus? It's not the tough, is it?
It's not
No.
usually the tough is the cheapest, but if they don't have anything else and they only have the ROG, then oh Strix, maybe Strix. No,
Yeah.
Strix would
So
be top.
he's looking at the tough or the Eagle. The tough is, I think, the shroud is metal, where the Eagle is plastic. But if they're both the same price, get whatever you can at that point. They're both the same.
Let's see what else we got here. Is a 13700K with a 4070 Ti inside of a what do we have here for the case? Another 4000D is a popular case. Holy
Yeah,
crap.
it's a sweet case.
Wow.
That's it. That's right. The Asus Dual.
Oh, that is tight. That is too tight.
It fits. The
Ah,
Asus Dual
no.
was the base
No.
card. Do you remember the Asus Dual?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what the
Asus
base
Dual.
card was from
Yeah.
Asus.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah. But that was I had one. I had a 3070. Okay, this is interesting. Look at this setup. It's the
But
reason it's like that is it's because he's doing a
what kind of
push pull, but he's
push pull
only
on a
but he's doing
280?
like a semi push pull. You see them, you see that he's got the fans on the inside,
Yeah.
and then he's got one at the top. But I mean that's too tight. That card, I don't know. I think that card is going to get a little bit high on temps. Oof, 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 oof.
Hey, it fits, man. It
So
fits.
did my 3080 in the Meshify C when I had a rad in the front, and the thermals were horrible. I've been playing Warzone 2.0 lately, and the CPU temps seem to stay around 50 to 60 while gaming 30 to 40. But what about the GPU? I'm totally interested in GPU thermals here. Come on. I'm sure the CPU will do fine. There's not an issue, but don't do that. Don't do that. Um, Top mount, if anything. Uh, I had a bad experience with that. I have a video on that on my Meshify C actually, how I was able to fit that in there with a rad in the front, but no, 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 don't do that. What else we got here? What did the 4070 Ti come out? And people got their hands on it like right away.
It's not. It hasn't been too long.
What do we got here? Oh, Ryzen 9 5900X with another MSI. This is a big boy MSI though. Just got one picture here. Yeah, this is a more expensive card. This is the Gaming X Trio. Yeah, that's more expensive. It's bigger.
It's mount. Top mount is rad. Yeah, that's how mine was set up. When I went AIO, my rad was top mounted at 280 rad.
Yeah.
When I water cooled my 9900K a long time ago.
What am I looking at here? This is an interesting build. It's the Thermal Take Tower. And what GPU is that? It is the Inno 3D X3. Maybe don't get that card either. I don't know what would make you go for that brand.
3D.
Yeah, especially
Yeah,
now that there's no issue with.
but I think they're big in Asia, to be honest,
Okay,
or Europe. It's
possibly.
like Galax, right?
Yeah,
They're bigger in certain parts of the world. In the U.S., North America, it's usually EVGA, Asus, MSI, Gigabyte.
yeah. I don't know where our friend is from here, but I don't know why you would go for that brand if you had all the other brands available. That's if it's location, if it's geographical location, then okay, that's another thing. Let's see, one more 4070 Ti build we'll take a look at maybe.
4000D just doesn't have enough space for me. I have a thick RAD and a 4080. The 7000D, however, fits anything you can throw at it, but it'll cost you. Yeah, the 7000D is pretty. It's all in one. That beast of a case.
Yeah.
So it's a sweet case. Which case is this? The
This
fractal.
is the Fractal Design. Which one is that one? I forgot their name. The Torrent.
Uh, it's pretty sweet.
You know, they're getting pretty creative with their case designs.
I do like the Atari look of the what's it called? The fractal one. That it looks as a wooden front.
Oh, the North.
The North,
North,
yeah,
yeah,
I do
yeah.
like it.
Yeah, this one's okay. Well, there you have it. So we looked at a couple 4070 Ti builds. The 4000D, I don't know. I'm afraid to put that in here in the search and just see how many builds come up with it. That
Let's see. So again, the 4070 Ti is it's a good buy.
oh,
I mean, it's
yeah,
it's available. The price is decent. A lot of your viewers I know they're like comparing it to last gen. Last gen 4070 Ti, 3070 Ti, and the price difference is, it's 20-30% more. But again, either don't buy it, you look for last gen, or you enjoy the new features like DLSS 3.0. It's entirely up to each person's budget at this point.
There's a 4080 inside the 4000D. There's
It's
tons of
it's
room.
air cooled, right? Yeah, there's tons of room, but it's air cooled.
Tons of room. Just
I'm
one
not I- I'm
motherboard
not
in there.
I'm not liking how the 12 pin is bending
Yeah,
that way, to be honest.
yeah, yeah. It's just sitting there. I don't know how that glass is going to be pressing up against it. Yeah,
Yeah, the Lian Li O11 is the popular case last year and it's still popular this year. It's a trend that a lot of vendors are actually following
it's getting pushed
in,
a
in
lot.
terms of case. Yeah, in terms of case design. It's a trend people are following. I want an O11 dynamic, to be honest, but I went with a Fantech 500A RGB. It's pretty sweet case as well. And I have, what's my Corsair upstairs that I
Oh,
have?
that one. It had RGB in its name. That much I
Yeah,
remember.
it,
I
it's
can't remember what that is. That I hate that case.
it's heavy.
It's heavy, but and your the problem is the back part of your case where all your cable management is also a piece of glass,
Yeah,
and
yeah. So
it's a magnetic closing mechanism, right? So
correct. It was super expensive. It's the Obsidian 500D
there you go.
RGB. It has incredible airflow, even though uh it's all glass, but
Yeah,
there's gaps where it gets air, and it's like there's three 140 fan or 120 fans in the front,
yeah,
and it has awesome airflow. It looks great. It's heavy. It's freaking heavy. My God,
yeah,
it's one of the
uh,
heaviest cases I've ever seen,
yeah.
but it looks freaking good.
You'll pull your back on that one. I'm just trying to look for some fractal design ridge builds, but
But my Fantech 5 Eclipse 500A is pretty sweet as well. The one on the
that's
main
also
tour.
a good case.
Yeah, it's pure airflow with a nice tempered glass on the side. A 4090 in there.
Well, let's take a look. Let's see if there's any. Well, not much. We're going to be featuring a small form factor build, another one. Let's take a look here. I'm going to be putting my 4080 and the 7800 X3D in the fractal design ridge. I'm super excited to build in this thing because I did build in the Node 202. That was a disaster.
Yeah,
I'm really digging this design. This is cool. This is cool to have if you're doing some sort of couch gaming build where you don't want to have a massive case sitting next to like a TV or a TV stand or something, and you want something smaller, like console size. This is it. Like this is nice. This is just subtle and nice. Look at that. Well, that's a little bit cluttered there, but it works.
yeah, yeah. So Mr. Seven Digit is right. They're both the Xbox and the PlayStation 5 are running custom Zen 2 with custom RDNA 2 GPU all integrated. S system on a chip. They're quite powerful for what they are. About 10 teraflops each. I think the Xbox is a bit more.
You know how we
Yeah,
feel
AMD,
about.
yeah, AMD basically has the console market. Nvidia is supplying the Switch with basically a Shield SoC, but Xbox and PlayStation are AMD.
Basically an OP console. While we're on the
It
console,
is. That case is that. It's not the case you're getting.
yep.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
So he's got what is he using for CPU? A 13700K. That's putting in a 16 core processor in that thing. And there we go, MSI Ventus 3X OC. So 4080.
So how big is this fractal case they're asking?
This case, it's small. Let's see if we have the dimensions here. Let's go to the site. Fractal has really nice specifications for their products. Like you go on their site, it'll show you the support for everything. And the challenge with this case is you have to run an SFX power supply, and that's where things just triple in price for a PSU. So case dimensions, this is going to be in metric. So it's 355 centimeters by 95 centimeters by 375. I did not take mine out of the box yet. Um, 12.6 liters in volume. Let's see here. Let's break out ye old calculator here.
Yeah, the NZXT-H1 did look like an Xbox Series X, but I believe that one caught fire with the riser cable.
Oh God.
I believe that's the case that did catch fire with the riser cables, and they had to recall and fix, if I'm not mistaken. But the
Here
case
we
was
go.
damn good looking.
Oof, look at that. That's tight. That's a tight fit for the GPU. So this is pretty much what my setup is going to look like. That's the same motherboard I have too, the MSI B650 Edge
Hmm.
AM5. It's oh God, it's tight. I don't like the cooler that they're using though. So the card. See what we were talking about the 3 pin there. It's just sort of has enough room to sort of go up to the top and then swing down.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
the card, I mean, you can see this case has tons of ventilation. Like it's has lots of holes. So the GPU is in its own compartment. It's got air coming in from one side and air coming out from the other. And because this GPU is so thick, it'll basically go from one end of the case to the other. It's the CPU that can become a little concerning. But I'm going to be running an 8-core 16-thread processor. I'm not going to go to the extent of putting that type of a high-core CPU in mine. So let's see if he talks about his thermals in here. I expect this system to be pretty toasty, but as it's mainly for gaming and traveling, it shouldn't get too hot. I have some room to size up on the CPU cooler if absolutely necessary. Yeah, you do. There's some better cooler choices than the Noctua NHL9. That's a smaller cooler. What's the
Hmm.
one you gave me is the NH. I can't
Which
remember the
one?
name. Noctua has really long names for their coolers. This is the smaller Noctua cooler. This runs like a smaller fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. No, gotta go with a better cooler for that. For a CPU like that, yeah, it is gonna be toasty. And I wouldn't put anything more than an 8-core processor in this.
Oh, for sure.
How's the Noctua cooler? Pretty weak. How does it mean? 95C at 100% fan speed? No. Power limits and undervolting exist for a reason. Yeah, that's true. You can undervolt. Yeah, you can always undervolt. And maybe you really won't really lose any performance on that on the CPU, especially if you're doing 4K gaming or something. Um, how about this guy here? He's getting ready to
The
put a build
Fractal
together.
Ridge.
Yeah,
What, 3070 with
yeah,
what CPU is that? 5800?
yeah. He's fine. And that's the low profile cooler, the NH
Yeah.
L12. Okay, here we.
Whoa,
Sh-
whoa, whoa.
should we
Oh,
talk about this? I don't want to.
that's that's a little too much there, I guess. I
I
wouldn't
don't
do it that
know.
way.
I don't know the
To be
the
honest, this paste, the applying
yeah,
methodology is just it's annoying.
yeah.
Just put a P or or a small line, you're good. You're not going to make a difference in terms of thermals, in my opinion. I believe a lot of Gamers Nexus did a test on this.
I think a lot of people did. And it's funny that even with all the data and all the research and all the temps, you still have people come out and say, "Oh, oh, you gotta use the rice method," or
Yeah, I
"Oh,
know.
you can't do a P dot method on a Ryzen processor." Like, okay, okay. What's important is you get the paste on there
Yeah,
and it has an even spread. You don't
yeah.
overdo it. You don't want to get that paste coming out of the sides.
That's
Uh,
it.
I don't know if all the pastes are non-conductive or not, but it, it, bad things can
Oh,
happen if
they're
you.
all yeah,
They're
they're all
all
non-conductive
non-conductive, yeah, except for the
except liquid
tin,
metal. Liquid metal is
liquid metal,
cause
yeah,
problems.
that's it. But you still don't want it to seep out of the sides. Like you just don't want to have
Exactly.
that mess.
A
Um,
small P, a small line in the middle, you're good.
P dot,
To be
just P
honest,
dot.
get it, it's the make. It's the make. You get Cryonaut from Thermal Grizzly.
But
They're probably
Cryonut,
the
you
best.
don't P dot, you spread. That one's done
Well,
differently.
it
Did you
doesn't
P
matter.
dot it?
I mean, no different. We P dotted mine when we did it on my
We never
9900K.
used thermal grizzly.
I have Thermal Grizzly. We used it on my 9900K. It was a P dot.
Really?
Yeah.
Oof. And it worked out?
Yeah.
I don't remember
There's
that.
no issue at all.
Nice build. Look, it just sits in the corner like that, nice and quiet. I would have gone with a black case in this situation. All your peripherals are black, your monitor, everything. The white just sort of stands out. Yeah, yeah, it's tons of room in there with the 3070. That's nothing. I
Okay,
like
so
it.
he's asked our audience is asking the difference between a GPU and a CPU. Well, a CPU, the big difference is CPU can handle every function of a PC, where a GPU is specialized on certain components. It excels at certain uh, algorithms
Hmm.
compared to a CPU. More larger than usually what a CPU does. But essentially, they're silicon-based microprocessors. It's just they're aimed at different tasks. But again, a CPU could technically do what a GPU does, but
Yeah,
much slower.
yeah, not as well. And then you
Hmm.
can throw in the whole APU if you want to confuse
Well,
our
the APU is just this GPU and a CPU on a die.
mhm. What else should we look at here? Should we take a look at a node build?
A node.
A node 202. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if people would still be using it, but just a lot of complaints from people probably. No, any build related builds? No. Let's try here.
What the hell? What's a known node?
It's my Bluetooth keyboard. It's being
Uh,
difficult. No related
uh,
builds.
I'm done with a node.
Yeah, it was fun, but that's it.
Their audience is asking, have a look at the super cursed builds. What is that?
Super curse builds.
Yeah,
Well, how do we pull
I don't
those
know what
up?
that is.
We find something in the completed builds. Oh, this is cool. We can take a look at any two-way SLI stuff. Who's still
But
running SLI?
what's super cursed?
I don't
That's what I
know.
feel like.
I
I
don't
don't
know
understand.
how we search for that.
I don't know what that super cursed build is. Point us in the right direction.
Build guides, builder, completed builds. I'm not sure how I would search for that specifically.
He means builds that are so bad and so randomly weird. Well, that's the point
That's
of
that's kind of what
that's
we're
the
trying to
point
look
of this.
for.
But lately, the builds are being that we've noticed here are actually
They're
pretty
doing
decent.
better. Yeah, I think people
Well,
had a
are yeah. So we when we did this last year, there was quite a bit of bad builds.
really bad
That
because
was
really
that
bad
was due
because
to
people were
yeah.
getting all this top of the line gear and then they were like, I'm pairing it up with a 750 Ti just for the time being, and it just looks so horrible, and you feel so bad, and
Yeah, I
You'd
know
have to
there was
laugh.
a I remember there was a 750
Yeah.
Ti with a 12900K.
Yes.
Uh, oh my god.
Well, if you want to laugh, I mean, here we've still got SLI setups here. You want to take a look at some of these, like the Ultimate PC from 2017, two Titan XPs and a 7940X i9. Is people still running these builds? People
Which
coming
one is
back
that?
and
What is that?
it's an Ultimate PC from 2017. It's a
Yeah,
SLI
but
build running on
people still run
X299
SLI,
platform.
man.
Eh?
Oh my god, X299. Oh, I can't deal with
X299.
X299.
Yes, there we go.
299?
X299.
X2 What's X399? Wasn't that Threadripper?
X399 was when AMD got involved. Yeah, this is LGA
Yeah, it's Threadripper.
2016. Yeah,
So it's
that's Threadripper.
no, X is this X299 or
This is
X399?
X299.
Okay, yes. This is
This is
the
high
old LGA.
HED. This is high-end desktop. Yeah,
Yeah, this is the last
yeah.
HEDT
Oh, look at that.
from Intel. Oh my god, these CPUs were so bad. We had these CPUs.
We did. We
They
didn't.
they were so piss poor, excuse my language. They were bad. The
I
design,
bought it.
the architecture.
Yeah, we bought it mainly just because it was that upper echelon. It was that higher tier. It was that.
Yeah,
Uh,
but that was my first 8 core I've ever bought was a 7820X.
mhm.
I got it from Silicon Lottery. Rest in peace, Silicon Lottery.
Oh yes.
It
Oh yes. They were
it was
delidding them. Yes.
yeah, it was binned. It was binned to 4.7 gigahertz. I
Yeah.
overclocked it to 4.9.
Yeah.
The the mesh, the internal mesh,
Yeah.
the precursor to Infinity Cache that the AMD uses. It's we overclocked that, and it was still slower than a 4 core
Yes. In games.
7700K in
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Let's go into this one here.
Yeah, multi GPUs right now it's used for rendering.
Yeah.
It's not, but they won't use gaming GPUs. It's more of the workstation GPUs that they'll
Yeah.
be using.
Yeah. Makes sense. They're still cool. SLA was always it was still cool.
Yeah, SLI and Crossfire was awesome.
You never had multi GPUs, did you? Yes, you did. And that
I
was when
had
you
I
had
had cro-
AMD. You
I
had
had
Crossfire.
Crossfire. Yeah,
Here we go.
I
This is
had
a
I
workstation.
had
Ooh,
258. I had 25870s in Crossfire a long time ago. That's a pretty sick workstation.
that is. That's two. It's two 3090s.
23090s. For work, it's perfect. 3090s are great cards. Anything with a large RAM buffer.
Yeah. Wow. That's a. You just got a little light there on the top overhead.
Yeah.
That's cool. That is nice. CPU is usually running idle temps of 22 to 25, and GPUs are running 29 to 35. Under load, the highest I've ever recorded on the CPU is 62 to 65. Yeah, that's custom loop water cooling. That's fun stuff.
I never had a custom water cooled. It was always AIO.
We never did that. I bought the thermal take kit and then never ended up putting it together. I just sold it. I'm like, you know what? For the amount of upgrading that we do, like
Yeah.
we upgraded a lot, and recently, especially with me, I'm still on a 9900K platform. Terrible. But before that, every year we were upgrading. So what was the point of having a custom loop system? It would have been annoying.
Yep.
There we go, Threadripper. My God, that's definitely nice. But what has he got here? A 3990X 64 core processor and two 3090 Ti's. How bad are Threadrippers in games? Like you have to switch them to game mode or something, right? There's something.
They're all right. They're almost as fast as the non Threadripper CPUs. If If the scheduling is okay in Windows, they're not that bad at all.
Oh, I think that's enough for multi-build, multi-GPU. Oh, there's some four-way SLI. Do we dare?
I, go for it.
Oh my God. What do we look at here? I mean, I'm sure some of these are older builds that have just stayed up here. I don't think it's anything that like recent anyone has put
Oh
together,
yeah,
but
no, for sure.
unless it's paired, like I guess we'd know if it was paired with a newer gen CPU. But the newest gen I can see here is like Core i7 5960. Yeah, no, these are old. There's nothing new here. Oof.
Is this our third episode of PC Part Picker?
We did two, I think,
Okay,
unless
I'm
this is
just
our
looking at
second
the
one.
I'm looking at the thumbnail, and I don't know if the thumbnail is correct, but you just copy and pasted it from
I did.
previous
I
thumbnails.
did. It's the same thumbnail. What else do you want?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, four-way SLI is no. Two-way was okay. Three-way, yeah. This is all old stuff. So these are old builds. What else should we look at? Let's go back to the main page, see if anything changed. We still got our same featured builds here. That Silverstone case. Yeah, Lian Li 011 Air Mini. That's a cool case. I don't know what it is about small form factor that totally totally draws me close to it. It's cool. Like look at that. That's pretty sweet.
Hmm.
I know EVGA made some cases as well. They're not very popular, but they're really cool. Wonder if there's a way to search for them. Ah, what else can we look for here? See if anything looks interesting. This wall mount stuff. I don't know if I would ever do that, but my first PC build really, and it went on the wall.
Wall-mounted PCs. I do like wall-mounted PCs. I'll be honest. Looks pretty cool.
Well, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. Jeez. I
Yeah,
would not want to do that. While it's great to have, I don't think I have the patience to do that build myself.
that'll take lots of patience and dedication. Like you're gonna come home from work and this is what you're gonna
Hmm.
go work on.
Yeah,
You're
I would
not
just
gonna
smash it
have
against the
dinner.
wall.
You're not gonna exercise. You're just
Yeah,
gonna go work, more
and
work,
and then and break something and smash it.
break something and smash the whole thing and come on here and start complaining. What else we got here? Let's go another page. This is insane. The PC community is insane. Like absolutely. If anyone's watching, like, and you're into PC building, which is probably why you clicked on this video just to look, but it's huge. The customization, it's massive.
Yeah.
I think it beats the car community. What do you think?
Well, it's two different beasts, right?
It's very similar in concept. Customization, uh, the crappy builds, the good builds, the mediocre builds. It's all the same concept, right? Like
I guess they're close. I mean, I guess the car communities, there's more dollars involved with the cars, right, versus PC.
well, I guess the thing my dad fears. I don't know what the wording on that is, but
But it's the PC is his father fears his PC.
that's what the title says. Just
Why?
completed my first ever build to have something decent to compute with. Overall, it's a very nice aesthetic. In my opinion, I ended up getting quite a few things at a lower price than I thought I would. My only issue building is that the AIO didn't come with the correct mounting bracket AM4 and I had to order it separately for about 20. Overall, it was a great introduction to doing stuff with computers. All that's left is actually start using it. Yes, this is the 4000X RGB ATX mid tower. Also a nice case. Corsair makes nice stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a nice
Corsair's
case.
pretty solid.
I don't know about the if the airflow is any better than the 4000D, but also a nice case. Let's see here. Let's keep going. Yeah, we saw this my first build, 2014.
Not a lot of picking apart tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to pick something
Truly,
apart. I want to have a good laugh.
true, truly disappointed.
Yeah, everyone's doing such a great job. Who who's gonna disappoint us?
I know.
Uh,
I just want to tear into people, but you
Hello
can't.
Kitty Adventure Island. Okay, okay. Wait a second,
What?
because
What?
I see a picture of a
No.
game here, and I know how you feel about these games.
What is this? World of War Tanks?
World of Tanks. Yes.
World of Tanks?
Uh,
I'm okay with
right.
World of Tanks. It's World of Boats.
Do you wanna laugh at the hand towel being used as a
Where,
mat?
where's the hand towel? What?
Look.
That's not a hand towel.
Yes, it
No, I don't
is.
believe you.
That is a
No, zoom
towel.
in.
Look at that.
No,
It's a towel.
it's not. No, I don't believe it.
That is not a mouse pad. That is a towel folded.
Zoom in.
I can't really zoom in. That's as good as it gets. That is a towel, man. It is folded. It is a hand towel or a face towel, and that's it. There's a bike at the top. There's a UPS power supply. That's the Fractal Design Torrent. Let's see. I think nobody made a comment about the towel, and it didn't get added as a towel. But
Oh my God.
what do we
Holy
have for a
shit.
build? We have a
Eh,
5800 X3D. Great
Yeah,
choice.
six CPU.
The card is a 6950 XT. Case is the Fractal Design Torrent Compact. A couple of fans, and is using an LG OLED Evo 42-inch TV as a monitor.
That's a sick setup, my friend. Now, if that changed the games that you play, and yeah,
Yes, yes. Change the game, change the chair, and ditch the hand towel, and you're good.
why hand towel? I'm not understanding the concept of the hand towel.
It's to
Is it
stop the
because you put your
keyboard from moving, or it's to give you some support when you're typing, but a mouse pad would be a good idea. Extended mouse pad. That's what's funny. I don't know. Is that's an OLED TV?
yeah, that's
Yeah,
it's
it
pretty
is.
sick monitor. Pretty sick to use.
Great job. Great name for a build. Hello Kitty Adventure Island. Um, what else do we have here? This is
I've
in
been going. It's been going for an hour.
yeah. Yeah, maybe everyone's getting tired. Should we can save some of these builds for next time and come back.
Yeah, let's
I
close it down for the night.
yeah, I think we got some gaming to do. So anyone who
We
watched
do.
this episode, thanks for watching. If you have
Let
any
like it.
suggestions,
Yeah, like and subscribe.
please
Leave suggestions for more content in the comments.
and maybe make a donation.
With donation, we have donation set up. I don't think so.
I think there's a button in there people can click to donate. We can
I don't think so.
I think it's
I don't think
there.
it's set up.
You can. They can. They can donate. We can buy some
I don't
cards. We
see
can
it.
review it. Just click
There
on
are no.
it.
There's no donations at
Just
all.
enter your credit card number down below.
My God, just put your credit card
Yes.
expiry date and CV2 in the
Yeah.
comments.
Yeah, guys, if you can subscribe and stay tuned for some cool videos. We have cool builds coming up and some parts that we're going to be reviewing. Check out all the other videos on the channel for the builds we've done, the parts we've reviewed, and all the hardware we've gone through. And we'll see you guys in the next video. So, see you later.